Hey friends, it's Curtis here. Today I was watching this Gary Vee video that was talking about dwelling on the past and how it doesn't really help us. Now, I really wish sometimes there was a time machine so that I could redo a lot of things in my life because I don't really believe in regret. Like, if things happened, they happened. And it's because of those things, even if they were bad experiences, they shape who I am, right? But of course, if there was a time machine, I would have loved to do a couple things different. But there's, at least for right now, and I'm pretty sure in my lifetime, there won't be a time machine. And that's just a fact, right? So I highly agree with the Gary Vee video of not dwelling on the past. Because a lot of times when we're just in that loop of, oh, I really wish I would have done things differently. I really wish that didn't happen. Why did it happen to me? How could I have made that mistake? It really holds us back from moving forward and living the life that we really deserve. So today I just really wanted to share this message of not dwelling, but instead learning from our past so that we can create a better future. Because it's important to, as much as the past is important, it's more important to enjoy the current moment. Because right now, everything, we can change it, right? So I can choose to pick up my cell phone. I can choose to pick you guys up, move over here, move over there. Now that that's passed, I can't change the fact that I just picked up my phone and the fact that I just did that. But what I can change is what I'm going to do next and how I want my future to be. So I don't know. Do you guys have anything that you really wish you would have done differently in the past? For me, I honestly think I would have been better off not going to college. And this, I, I know, like me saying this is like, I'm not encouraging anybody to go to college. No. Sorry. I'm not encouraging anybody to not go to college if they want to. But for me, I think when I went to college, I wasn't sure what I wanted to study yet. And the college that I went to was very expensive. It was a private school. And I just felt like if I had waited a little bit longer to find out what it is that I really liked and what I was passionate about, and then went to school, like in higher education, then it would have been much more worth it. Of course, I don't regret that it happened because I've made amazing friends there. I did gain some skills that I use now, but mainly like the things I was learning in school wasn't what I was passionate about. So a lot of times I remember I just kind of took notes or did the work to pass the class, not to really absorb it. Like now, when I find that there's something I'm into, whether it's social media marketing, creating videos, editing, finance, then I can notice myself like I am looking forward to the next thing to absorb. I'm looking forward to learning more. I go out of my way to learn it, even if it means I have to pay money, even if it means I have to go through a couple hoops. Whereas if it's something that I'm not interested in, then it can be seen as a waste, right? So, in my example, I can't change that past, but I can learn from it to know that in the future, I don't want to do anything that I'm not going to be I'm not going to like invest my time and energy and money into something that I'm not really passionate about because I'm not going to get any of that back. Whereas I can look at decisions that I make now and see the pros and cons of it. Am I doing it because it's something I should do? Like right now, I know with the whole pandemic, with the whole internet boom, everything's changing. Even I just saw this article that Google employees, 13% of them didn't go to college. So it's becoming more of a, do you want to go to college? What are you going to college for? As opposed to before, it was, when I was growing up, it was like you have to go to college. It doesn't matter. Like that's just the only way you're going to get a job. But now with education, information all over the internet, you can take classes on exactly what you want to know about, and you can easily self-study with the internet as well. I see a less argument to go to college if you don't know what you want to do. If you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be like a surgeon, something very uh, where you need credentials, you need to have the standard education for that field, then it's totally worth it, right? But if you're like me and I just went to study business and it was like very general business management, I'm like, okay, uh, it's so broad, and that was really not what I was interested in. So definitely see that there's so many more options now. Hmm. With that, lost my train of thought, but I hope you guys get what I'm saying, right? Right now is the perfect time to choose what you want to do and pursue it, even if it means there's a transition. Because I believe right now, with the internet age, it's the best opportunity for anyone, including you watching the video right now, to do exactly what it is that you want. You may still have to have a 9 to 5 job to pay the bills while you're building up that main interest that you're in. But if you're fortunate enough and you live with your parents, you live with your family, you don't have to pay rent, and you can cut down your cost, then maybe you can go full out on exactly what it is that you want to do with minimal risk. Maybe all you do is waste time. But I feel like that's such a low investment, especially if it's worth you. I mean, especially if it's something that you're passionate about and it's could change your life. So, yeah, don't dwell on the past. Just do whatever it is that you want to do. Learn from those mistakes, move on forward, and create the future that you'd be proud of. Because every day we get to make a decision, and each thing that we do, you can compare it. Is it bringing in more benefits to you versus like cons? So I also did this other. I love all these like mindset and these self improvement. You can say tactics, you can say strategies, and all these different things, right? So I saw this other. It was a video, and the guy was explaining how every time you make a decision, it has long term and short term benefits as well as cons. So, for example, drugs. Your immediate feeling is like you get a high, but right after that, you destroy your body, number one, and two, you get back even lower because you have this dopamine rush and you feel like, oh, I accomplished so much. But when you face reality, then it's like, oh, I didn't really get anywhere. And then you feel more disappointment. So that is a bad return on interest, bad ROI. So you shouldn't do it, right? Whereas if you're doing something towards your passion, maybe it's like a lot of work, you have to do a lot of studying. The cons of that is like, okay, that studying part may be a little bit painful, but in the long term, you're getting so much more benefit. You're creating your future, you're gaining that knowledge, you're gaining that skills. So in the long term, you feel really good. So that feel good outweighs the feel bad and the cons so much. So that's like the decision you want to do. It's like when you go work out. Yeah, immediately you may not feel so good because you're tired. Some people enjoy working out. I actually enjoy breaking a sweat. But if you don't, even if you're like struggling, in the long term you feel healthier and you feel happier, more energized, then that is a very, very good ROI choice to make. So I think in life, a lot of decisions you can use that to decide whether or not this is good for you. Playing games. If you just take like 1 hour versus 10 hours, 1 hour that may help you relax, like you just went to work, you have all these things stressing you out, and then it's bringing you some joy. So immediate satisfaction and immediate stress relief, and you're not doing it for too long, then I say go for it. Do it, whatever it is that brings you joy, right? But if you're going like 10, 20 hours, days on without doing anything else, hurting your body, you're not getting anything done, and then overall you're just going to feel worse. You're going to feel disappointed, you're going to feel drained, and yeah, just think like making decisions based on like the return on interest is a pretty good strategy. So I'm just jumping all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoy that. I just wanted to share that because I thought it was so amazing. Don't dwell, keep moving, learn from the past, create your future. Love you all. If you enjoy this video, if you enjoy like this type of mindset self growth stuff like me, drop a like and let me know. Because I do like this stuff. I mean, I don't want to talk about this all the time because I want this to be like a diary, but if there's something interesting that comes along the way, I will definitely share that with you guys. So, with that, I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care. Love y'all. Bye.